Hi, I'm Dr. Kevin Augustine from the Fast Pain Relief Center here in Grand Island, New York, right near Buffalo. If you're listening to this on a local area, or I should say watching this in a local area right around our office, you've come to the right spot. And for those people that are listening across the country, we can certainly help you too with insomnia. Do you suffer from insomnia? Trouble getting to sleep? Or even staying asleep? Again, you're in the right spot too. You know, suffering from sleeping issues is really a bad problem because two different reasons. Number one, when you don't sleep, you don't feel like doing much. You have lack of energy. And you want to take naps. You just don't feel yourself. And the second reason why it's bad is when you can't sleep, your body can't heal properly. And I see that all the time, whether I'm dealing with a patient that just has insomnia or somebody that has other conditions that is consistently waking them up at night in pain. So, if you're suffering from, again, that lack of sleep, whether it is caused from trouble getting to sleep or you're being woken up multiple times during the night for no apparent reason. Well, let me tell you this. Maybe you've been to specialists, maybe you've been to sleep studies, maybe you have sleep apnea, things like that. That doesn't matter. What does matter is, are you looking at, or have you had looked at, your brain function? And here's what I mean by that. There's a couple different parts in the brain that allow the body to get to a restful sleep, particularly an area in the brain called the brain stem, also called the medulla oblongata. And when we look at that area a little bit more specifically, also known as the mesencephalon of the brain, if you're getting a hyper firing, too many messages into that area, that'll actually stimulate you and wake you up. Now, most people don't go around, saying, hey, I want you to test my medulla oblongata. I'm not either, okay? There are some real specific tests that we can do for your adrenal glands. And if you haven't heard of those everybody has two of those, and they sit on top of your kidneys. And essentially what they do is they help your body deal with stress. And that is absolutely the number one thing that I look at when I see people suffering from sleep problems or insomnia. And the reason why that's important, your adrenal glands produce cortisol. Now, you may have heard of cortisol before for people with weight issues. If you have too much cortisol production, you often gain weight. But what most people don't know, when you have an increase in cortisol, it can also lead to blood sugar irregularity, what they call dysglycemia. It can also lead to problems with sleeping when you have too much cortisol. So you want to look at that at multiple times during the day to see how your body's producing. Now, in the morning, cortisol should be real high and then kind of come down throughout the day and level off. Now, if at night cortisol comes up, you're going to have a problem. I can also tell you, cortisol is a precursor to a lot of different hormones in the body as well. So it's not unusual for people to come to me with insomnia that also have some male or female hormone problems as well. So those are a lot of the things that I look at and try to uncover as we check you out in the office. Sleeping problems, we can deal with that for a week or 2 weeks, or maybe we got something on our mind, or someone's getting married, or you got something major going on at work, a stressful event, maybe a death in the family. Those can certainly lead to not only stress but also sleeping issues. The problem is when that goes over and beyond those couple weeks, and really it starts to affect how the physiology, how your body is working or should be working, and it's not. So don't look at it as insomnia as just a little bit of a trouble. It's actually much more than that. And it can lead to a lot of serious problems in the future with your health. So the time is now to do something about it. In our office, again, we uncover and look at a blueprint of what can be causing your insomnia. Yeah, it can be some sugar problems. We want to look at hormones. We want to look at adrenal gland dysfunction. And some of those tests you may have already had done. And we'll take a look at that as well. Again, I've been doing this for over 12 years, almost 13 years now, and have had a lot of success treating people with insomnia. So much so that that's why we put together this website, so you can get some more information. I was treating people with it, and a lot of my patients have said, well, is there any information that you can give? I got a friend or a family member that suffers from this, whether they're here in my local area or across the country. And I said, I don't have anything to give you. So I decided to put up this website to get the information out there about chronic insomnia. And so I hope you get a little bit of information here and with the rest of the site. If you do have any other questions, don't hesitate to either call my office or even email me. If you go to the contact information, just email me. And I'll tell you, I do things very different at my office in the fact that you'll get a phone call back pretty quickly. I treat you with respect. I give you the time that you need and that you deserve. I'm going to also make this real easy for you. If you are interested in getting help for your insomnia problems, call us. What we'll do is give you 2 free visits. If you look at the tab above or even on below, you'll see 2 free visits. Just either call us or fill in the information below to get the 2 free visits, and we'll send you some information as well. Now with those 2 free visits, what that allows to do, whether it's by phone or actually physically coming into my office, we'll be able to uncover and look at what may be causing your insomnia. So if you're sick and tired of not getting to sleep, being tired during the day, not motivated, lack of energy, that can be helped for most people. All you do is got to give us a call if you are serious about it. Again, just call us. If you have any questions, please just email me and I'll be certain to get back to you. Again, my name is Dr. Kevin Augustine from the Fast Pain Relief Center on Grand Island, New York. Be sure to check out the rest of the website, and I'd love to help you out and look forward to talking with you.